Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Shakan Peters, a grueling 12-round fight. I hate asking how you feel, but look, I can see how you feel by looking at your eye. Is there any pain?
Yeah, this is from my headbutt, man. From him coming in with the head, you see me complaining loads to the ref. I was like, yo, keeps coming in with the head, man. Which it was at times loads, you know what I mean? But, he's going to fight his kind of fight. I knew it would have been, whatever it was going to be, probably would have been one of them fights where he tries to do that or whatever. But, he done what he had to do, innit?
Obviously, I spoke to people who watched it at home, and a lot of people are saying that the commentary was pretty one-sided towards Dan Azeez, and I think most people watching ringside with me gave you most of the first half of the fight. How are you feeling in the?
I thought I was winning. I thought I was outboxing him. And even in the close game where people thought he's going to be the stronger person, you know what I mean? I was comfortable. I was catching. I was landing. Like I said, he come in with his head quite a bit, which is why my cheeks like this. But he was doing good things as well. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? He had good work going, but he weren't like anything telling to hurt me or anything. You know what I mean? But I just thought I was outboxing him. I was landing the cleaner shots, especially the uppercuts. And as he come in, because he's coming in with his head a lot, I tied him up. Ref says break. We go back to the boxing. I thought I'd done the cleaner things, but when you come in on the Sky Show fighting their champion, you've got to win massively and big. And when it's a close fight, they can always do that. You know what I mean? But it ain't Dan's fault. He's a fighter like myself, and we're here just trying to make a better life for our families and that, and better future for ourselves. So all I can say, congratulations to him and his team. But I thought I did enough.
Just talking about the work you did in there, a couple of them uppercuts, Dan kind of showed he's got a serious chin because you landed some seriously heavy right uppercuts.
Yeah, I felt them as well. I felt they were connecting clean, and fair play to him, man. He'd stand there, he'd kind of catch it, and he'd regroup and things, man. But yeah, it's one of them. I as crazy as it is, I enjoyed it in there. But maybe I sat in the pocket a bit too long with him at times, but sometimes it gets like that. You know what I mean? He's a tough fighter. Yeah, I'll just have to regroup and go again, man.
Mentally, how draining was that compared to I was ringside for the Dex Spellman fight? I kind of compared it to a little bit again like that. But how mentally and physically, how draining was it for you being in there, obviously going into rounds 10, 11 and 12?
It was a good pace. I believe it was like a good pace. It was alright. I felt alright in there. I felt comfortable, to be honest. And that's it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it, man. At times, I swang with him. But a lot of the times, I was at boxing. I believe, like you said, earlier in the rounds, I was doing it. He did come on strong later in the rounds, but at the same time, I turned it back up and that as well. I went back to my boxing, and in the inside, I was catching, I was landing, the more telling shots. But like I said, you come on a Sky Show, you're fighting their champion. You've got to win massively, and that's just what it was.
It was a fight of two halves. Obviously, you looked good in the first half, and then the second half, you come on strong, like you've said. How much did you have to dig deep today, compared to in the past?
Yeah, I had to dig deep. Again, like I said, there's times I could have made it easy and boxed a bit more long, but he's a strong fighter, you know what I mean? So sometimes you can't always just box someone's head off and, you know what I mean, be that way. Sometimes you're going to have to engage, and, that's what it was. And he'd jump in a lot, and like I said, he'd jump in, and, if he did land a jab or he missed with it, quite often his head will catch me, and it was constant headbutts, man. Constant, man. But again, it's the height, it's everything, and he's trying to jump in to catch me. I'm trying to slip a punch or catch him with the uppercut and things like that. And sometimes it happens, but it's such is life, man. I'll go again.
Definitely. And talking of going again, just wrapping up, Shaq, are you happy sticking at light heavyweight? Because obviously you're a massive dude for light heavyweight, or do you fancy moving up?
I probably will stay. I don't know. I got to sit down with my team. Whatever it is, you know what I mean. I'll continue to swing it out and do me. I have to sit down with my team and see what they say as well, and we make a team decision.
Shaq, well done on a great performance, and you did yourself proud, and you showed you belong there, and you could have been a British champion twice today.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.